Hey, welcome to our Friday night edition. I am Sade from Meet the Shoe.
I'm Nina. Meet the shoe.
Hey, happy Friday night. We're doing a late edition. And
Right. It's
look at
okay.
this. See this picture right here? This is
Yes.
what's called community,
Exactly.
unity, coming
Yes.
together,
Yes.
camaraderie, all
Yes.
that and above. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And
4 hours ago. Yes.
exactly. And if y'all don't think it won't happen in your state, you better think again. That's what you said. Nina was live right there in the
Yes.
trenches, right
Yes.
there in Minneapolis. Tell them, Nina, what happened.
So I was down there riding around and couldn't get over. Right. I had to
Mhm.
get out and walk to that part right there. Right. Couldn't get that
Blocks.
view right there. That's somebody, a person that had pulled it off there. But it was so many people going live from their apartments, right?
Wow.
Because all the people that live in these condos right here, they
Hmm.
can't. It wasn't no motion. They couldn't leave.
Wow.
And me being over on the other side on Portland, right? I couldn't get over to there.
Right.
And Portland is that street that's up like closer to the U.S. Stadium, right?
Right. Hmm.
Yeah, so that in front of the US Stadium in Chicago, and then the next block is I believe Portland, right? The
Hmm.
thing about it is that it was so unified. Everybody was so careful and cautious and
Hmm.
kind, and just everybody was there for the cause of buy ice, like what you hear, what you showing up for.
Right. And they showed up at the Target as well. It was a
Yeah,
group
lots
at
of targets, a
Target,
couple different
different
targets.
Targets. So,
Yeah,
I mean, different groups. This is just downtown Minneapolis,
yeah.
between Chicago and probably Hennepin, around that area
Mhm.
in Third. And it's like, wow, this picture is amazing. You wouldn't think, a lot of people think, oh, Minnesota is not that big, and they ain't look, Minnesota popping. If
Okay.
they just don't know, Minnesota is it. Yeah.
I was on the phone with somebody earlier and they showed me while I was down there, they showed me they're up in one of those high rises and
Right.
showed me, and the crowd was moving. The crowd was moving. That immediately made me cry just looking at that.
Yeah. I mean, I'm teary eyed thinking about it. I'm like, man, if only when you want to stand, it's not about a race or ethnicity or culture. It's about people, individually, how you should treat people. You know what I'm saying? It's not. I mean, it's more important than that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We don't want this in the state. We don't want this around us. You know, the negative drawbacks, and for government to tell these untrue stories about different individuals, and then at the end of the day they're all illegal immigrants. That's not true.
Not
That's
true.
not true at all.
There was
These
a
people are
woman,
here.
I don't know if I sent it to you earlier. Let me look in my inbox. A woman, I cried with her, and she was native, and they beat her.
Oh my God.
They beat her up. She was from one of those small towns. They beat her up, and they when they beat her up, she was explaining to them that this is my mother, this is my land, right? She was in one of
Mhm.
those smaller towns, but it was ICE. Yeah, and
Oh
she was
wow.
scared that they messed her eye up.
Oh my
And
God.
she's crying that she's a single mother and that her eye might not be able, put back. I mean, you can sue and you do all that, but if you don't have your physical ability, your
Right.
physical independence, I mean, like,
Hmm.
I don't know.
Hmm.
I'm just, yeah. We just,
Well, the fall of the USA is on its way. These dumb people. Well, I mean, it's people not really dumb. It's just they're not
they're
causing.
programmed.
They're
They're
protesting.
programmed.
They're
Excuse me,
protesting. They're
programmed.
not starting any fights. They're not tearing up anything. They're in unity and coming in peace. A lot of people have protested civil rights and all that type of stuff to come in peace and just voice our opinion. So today was a day of no work, no school, and
Right,
don't buy anything from any stores. And
right.
this is like an economic shutdown for 24 hours.
Right.
And that's what they have done, because I was driving this morning and it was probably around 11, 12, 10, 11, 12 o'clock. So I was, washing clothes,
Mhm.
towels,
Mhm.
and I didn't see any motion. I didn't see too many cars on the road at all.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
The laundromat, I was the only person in the laundromat. And on a Friday,
Yeah.
everybody's washing clothes.
Right. Right.
So I see, and you know what? To this point right now, I say extend it to a couple more days.
Right. Because they
12
were
more
at the
days.
they were at the they were in droves like that at the airport as well.
Yes. So
Yeah.
at the airport, a lot of clergy,
Mhm.
pastors, and different religions were at the airport.
Right.
So ICE was supposed to be there from 9 to 2 today or
Mhm.
so.
Mhm.
And those, I mean, it was hundreds, maybe 1,000 people out there. They ended up locking up 100 clergies,
Wow.
put them on a bus and lock them up, saying like they disrupted something, which maybe because it's an airport, people not being able to get on the planes or get to their planes on time. Maybe that was a disturbance. I'm not sure,
Mhm.
but to lock those people up, it don't make no sense. You got a special day for yourself.
Yeah.
Those pastors and preachers and clergy, Catholic, up. It's sad all the way around the board. And this is our, people expressing their amendments.
Yeah. So, um, there was a representative. They're still down. Well, I'll
A
skip
lot of
that.
people still outside, honey.
Yeah.
Hmm.
There was representative Nakima
Yes.
and Chantel, she's over the school board, and I believe Nakima is a part of the Senate.
Hmm.
She was arrested. They were arrested from 2 days ago when what's his name? When Don Lemon was here, right?
Yes.
And so I'm trying to find the article so I could read what she was arrested for.
Hmm.
But I guess that they were upset. Okay, so here Chantel said that she updated her profile and she's out, right? Chantel is over the St. Paul school board, and then Nakima, dang, I can't find her. Well, she was one of the one that stormed in the pastors in the church, right?
City's
But she
church.
but they came in peace.
Yeah, they did.
So there was no reason. There was the magistrate had refused to charge Don Lemon, right?
Right.
So he doesn't have to come back here and face any charges. And from my understanding, they're not Nakima and Chantel. They were released as well.
Yes, they were
They're out.
today, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, they were out. So they
Yeah,
weren't even in there that long.
and the thing is, what happened to separation of church and state? That was a law at one point of time. So, I mean, why can't she go into the church and express how she feels to a person that's a pastor, but as well as the head of ICE?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
how can you
she's a pastor as
split the
well.
fence? Yeah, how can you straddle the fence as being a pastor as
Mhm.
well as an ICE head officer?
Yeah, that was
Split
her only
the fence.
point. That was her only point of what she was trying to put across was that
Hmm. Hmm.
how can you do both?
Well, John says things keep getting going the way they are going, and you won't have to protest to have an economic shutdown, and then you will see anarchy. Well, anarchy is going to be on its way anyway, as far as what I'm seeing. I mean, you have a person that's lining their own pockets. So we need to worry about where's your tax money's going? Because look like $1.4 billion that went into the pocket line of our lovely President Trump. So
Right.
what is he doing with this money? Why is he lining his pockets with millions and billions of dollars when that's our taxpaying money going to him. And if you think I'm lying, just go and look at the go back and go do some research. You'll see where that
Right.
money's going.
So I want to show this right here. Can you put this on the big screen just to show what
Uh-oh. 1 second. Here we go.
okay, the Department of Justice stated that they won't be charging them. He rejects it. Judge rejects DOJ's bid to detain dang to detain I'll try to read it. Nakima Armstrong and Chantel Allen, right? He
Mm-hmm.
rejects it. So
Good.
I'm just showing, you could see that the judge here isn't it's not clear enough, but you can look it up. It's on Mercado Media, but it's on every media. It's on
Well,
Minnesota media. It's on Google. A federal judge in Minnesota, ruled the Department of Justice failed to make its case to detain two church protest defendants, Nakima Armstrong and Chantel Allen, who are charged under the FACE Act. In that order, the judge said the government did not show a serious risk of flight, calling DOJ's claims simply speculative,
mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and noted that there is no evidence the defendants had plans to flee or strong ties outside Minnesota. The court
Mm-hmm.
also found that the charges conspiracy is not a crime of violence, meaning DOJ was not entitled to a bond hearing on this basis. Both defendants will remain released until strict conditions include travel restrictions to Minnesota unless approved, surrendering any passport or foreign travel documents, and not applying for new travel documents while case is pending.
Good. So,
So, I mean, it's like anybody can do anything. You know what I'm
right,
saying? Anybody can say anything. Like,
right.
these
Mm-hmm.
people are, the
Mr.
racism
John.
is just flaming,
Yeah,
boy.
the thing is, he's saying something about it's the same face act of whatever you're talking about. Don't compare on my YouTube channel apples to oranges. The KKK is a racist plan of motherfucking people, so that targeted black folks, lynched, tarred, feathered
Yeah,
black people for no damn reason. So
right,
don't compare a protest that coming in peace
right.
and trying to
There's no
change the
comparison is
law.
embarrassing.
You need to be check yourself, sir.
Yeah, exactly. But they've been coming up a lot lately since we've been doing these
The
lives on this
KKK ain't
on
nothing.
this
And I
topic.
bet you
Like
the
it's
thing is, fuck around and found out because the KKK ain't gonna do the same shit they did back in their 40s and 50s on our watch. Not with this new breed of folks, baby. Because they ain't
right.
happen.
Yeah. New
They gonna
breed
be
of
young.
people. These Gen Zs ain't
The
having it.
Gen Zs, the Gen X ain't playing. So
Right.
fuck around and find out.
Exactly.
Point blank. They finding out right now today.
Right.
And the black people ain't even really involved 100% in
We
this
done marched
protest.
enough. That's what they feel. But they've been
We don't
playing
march
behind the
enough.
scenes though.
But we have not, it's mainly, I'm not going to even go there. Protest is not a protest. KKK came in the protest to come lynch.
Right,
So,
exactly.
what life you living in? How old are you?
Right. Well, we're
What
not
rock
gonna
you have
argue on
found?
this platform with
What rock have you
obvious
found among
biased individuals on here, just making a cause of hate still because you're hating.
Yeah, you's a hater.
And our point of what we're making on our channel is that we're unified up here in Minnesota, and it will fall in every other state, but we'll lead by the example, right? That we
Mm-hmm.
have been in peace all these days. They've been arresting children, they've mostly arrested citizens. That's what the media isn't gonna cover. Most of the people
Mhm.
they've been arresting as citizens. Not only have they in this under zero below, like it's very cold. It's cold in everybody's houses that have heaters. Like the
Yeah,
cold is ridiculous, right? Um, they have been dropping people off at parks down the
yeah,
street from the Whipple building
and people dying,
and people dying. So they're not even showing
and
all of
they're
the
American
illegal acts that
citizens.
they're doing.
It's stuff we're on the ground. We're here in the state where it's happening at, sir.
Right.
So I don't know what cherry moon you on, but baby, come on down to Minnesota. Come
Yeah.
on down in the trenches. Come on
Yeah.
to Whipple. Come on downtown Minneapolis and see what's really going on.
Right.
Until
Yeah.
you, before you get to talking about some bull crap about some KKK, don't do that, sir. You
Right.
bark up the wrong tree.
Yeah. Well, we will see y'all. We will check in on Monday. We're gonna end on that note. Everybody
Please.
showed up. Thank you,
Yes, thank
Minnesota. Thank you,
you. Thank you,
Minneapolis.
Minnesota. Thank you, Governor. Thank you
Yes.
all to all the mayors of each state and each county. Thank
Yes.
you,